Hello friends, it is Mrs. P. Happy Friday, Fri-Yay. Today was a tough day, but I only have one more Friday with the students and that's a half day, so we will survive. I actually started thinking about like the hard part of the end of a school year, and that is saying goodbye to all of our students. Fortunately, we live in a small town and I will see them, around, but there will be some that I don't run into. I have a few students that are moving over the summer, so I will definitely, miss them. But anyway, that is that. The Math 1 students that I tested yesterday, and yes, they tested for 4 hours, they all passed. 100% passing rate. 26 kids, all of them passed that EOC. I am so proud of them. I loved giving them that news. All right, so here we are with my binder doing the Fri-Yay things. I feel like I'm winging it today. It is 6 o'clock. We just had dinner. My husband got home earlier than I did today, so he cooked dinner, and that was ready for me and my daughter when we got home. She is taking a nap. She fell asleep. She had an EOC today in high school for biology. So she slept all the way home and then ate dinner, and she's asleep again. I'm looking at her over on the couch. But let's go ahead and do this video. So I'm going to go ahead and just put the money to the side because it goes for like different categories. I have a frog in my throat. Okay. Had to clear that, and I didn't want you to have to listen to me. All right, the first thing we are going to put into our binder is our 2025 savings. This comes from Judy over at Save with Judy. If you have not watched Judy, go check her out. She is just awesome. I love watching her. I love listening to her. I don't know. She just has that welcoming, warm personality. But anyway, let's go ahead and color in this flower right here. I think I'm behind for May. I think I should have had all of these done. I'll catch up eventually, but let's go ahead and just color this one. Let's see here. Is this a light pink? I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and color it, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I am saving $10 per icon. Everybody else seems to be doing the 5. That's how the challenges are set up. But I wanted to try to catch up on my daughter's senior year savings because I did not start at the beginning of her freshman year. So that's what we're doing. So I'm putting $10 in here. And right now we have $200 in the high yield savings account, $20.30. So $230 in there, which is a good start. Good little savings for a senior year. I have put 2 boys through high school, so I know how expensive it is. And they were boys, and they didn't want all the things, like the class rings and the letter jackets. They could care less about any of that. I think we bought a few t-shirts and paid for, senior pictures, and that was about it. But now, having a daughter, it will probably be different. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one. This is our Playing with Friends. This also comes from Judy. She does this every Sunday. She pulls cards to see how much each gnome is going to cost us, and we save the money. So this last gnome right here on the 18th was $10, $11, $12, $13, $14. So I'm going to put that in here. And this money I'm going to just save for vacation or a girls' weekend or something fun. I think vacation. But we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 104 so far. And then Sunday we will figure out how much this last little gnome for May is. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and put this binder to the side because we have one more thing that I need to take care of. And that is this, which is our Fri-Yay binder. This is from Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets and Champagne at Champagne's Corner. And it is saving the dollar amount of the date for every Friday of the year. We have saved January, February. Let me see if I can turn these pages. Oh my gosh, my fingers. March, April, and look. May. We are getting ready to color that 23, but as you can see, all the money is gone. I pulled everything out to help pay for my husband's CPAP machine, and that is what it's for, is to cover medical expenses. So it did hurt me to pull the money, but you know, that is part of, you know, planning and saving, is that you're saving it for expenses. I do have, like, you guys, if you've been with me for a while, you know that it's hard for me to pull money out of our savings account to pay for emergencies, but that's what the money's there for. But when you start building it up and saving it and working so hard to not spend it, it is really hard when you have to spend it. So anyway, today is the 23rd, so I'm putting $23 in this binder. So we are just gonna start where we're at. So $23 to go in here. All right, so I'm gonna put that to the side. I'm gonna let this just dry so it doesn't get on the envelope. So I'm just gonna set that over there. And now we're gonna get back to vacation. So for vacation, I have set aside $50 to go into our vacation funds. But last week I accidentally subtracted $8 twice. So I owe myself $8, or owe this $8. So in Life's a Beach, which it comes from Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307, we've got $50 plus that $8 to go in here. I'm gonna reach over and grab my calculator and put 58 in here, and we will just subtract as we go. So instead of breaking it up into different denominations. And I marked where we left off right here. So we are here on the otter page, and so I am going to go ahead and color this otter. It is $5. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 5. So we have 53. So, and I'm going to just color one little ear and let my daughter finish coloring him when she is awake. So there we go. I'll just color his little ears. And $5 has been taken off, and then we will just move on. Let me take this clip off so we know we're not there anymore. And now we are on Find the Pearl. We have 3 spots left. We have to pay $5 to scratch. So I'm going to subtract 5. And I'm just going to scratch right here, this pearl right there. And that has a pearl in it. So this is another $5. So $10 for this. Okay, so there we go. We are done with that. We've got 2 more to scratch on that page. We should be done with this binder, I would say, in the next, maybe, I don't know, month, I guess. So we've got 3 scratchers here. This is a $50 challenge. I was gonna roll the dice to see, but I'm just gonna pick one. I'm gonna pick this one right here to scratch. And that is $5. So $5 for this one, so minus 5. I'll just keep on moving. We have this roll and save. Okay, so I do need my dice tower. Go ahead and get that ready. I have my Friday night beverage. And we'll roll. I'm gonna roll it 2 times, so we got a 4. So 4, so, uh-oh. I accidentally cleared my calculator. Okay, we started with 58. Ooh, 58 minus, oh goodness gracious. What did we do first? We colored the otter, so minus 5. Then we scratched the pearl, that was 10. We scratched this, so that's 5. So we're at 38 minus 4. Let's go ahead and roll again. 1, so minus 1. Okay, $33. All right, we've got the little turtles. We've got 2 more turtles left, so let's color this one right here. And I'm just gonna start out with him as orange. I don't know, I know turtles aren't really orange, but that was right there on top of my pile. So I'm gonna go with that. So minus 5, so $28. Now we are here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 scratchers left on this. It's a $40 challenge. Oh, my cat, she loves paper. I've left a paper on the couch and she's like pawing it. All right, so let's just do this one right here and see what we scratch. Another 5. 5 is our number for the day. All right, so $5 here. Minus 5. All right, just gonna leave it at that. Okay, move on. All right, we have follow the bubbles. And I'm gonna roll my D4. I'm not prepared. I don't have anything ready today. For some reason, I just like started recording and just gonna go with it. Okay, D4 to tell us how many spaces we're gonna go. Woo, that was close. 1. Okay, so $2. All right, so minus 2. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. And we're gonna go, we've got how many spots? 2. I'm gonna leave these in case we want to use this as a catch-all. So I'm gonna skip this one. We're finished with this page and we've got quite a few scratchers on this one. So this is the Find the Treasure. It has this mystery challenge. So you just scratch and see how much it's worth. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the gold coin. The gold coins are worth $1. So I'm gonna go again. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I counted this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should be doing this one. So you know what? I'm gonna scratch this one. This was $1. And I'm gonna go back and scratch this one, which is $1. All right. I think I'm gonna stop there. See how many pages we can get done today. All right, we've got $18 left. And we have this coloring challenge. I'm going to roll the D4 to see which one we're gonna color. Says 4, so that is this one, the big one, and it's $4. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract the $4, and I'm going to color. Look, this one should have been colored. I miss that every time with my daughter. Like I don't know how I like overlook the ones I want her to color. All right, so that's the last one of these. So that's I subtracted the 4 already. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to color it all, or have her color it later. We're gonna go here, and we've got one more left on this one. So let me just use this as my little marker. All right, so let's see here. 2, 5, 4, 2, 4. Can we get a 3? We got a 5. Oh, and we've already done that twice. Let's roll again. 6. You know what? I'm just gonna do this one, and we'll be done with this page. $7. I mean, well, I keep rolling that when I ultimately want to get a 3. So minus 7, and we are at 7. Okay, let's see what we got. We've got this, which is a 5. Let's skip the coloring challenge because we only have one of those left. No, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that because that's 5. And then I think there's a 2 on the other one. We'll do that. So minus 5. So let's go ahead and start him. And I'm just going to do like a little yellow spot on his shell. And now we've got $2. So I'm going to mark that. Next week, we start here on this one. We'll go back to the one we skipped. Right here. And we've got a 2 right there, so I'm going to color that too. Just use this yellow. And now we are at $0. So we got 1 4 left there. We've marked our place so we know where we start next week. So let's just see what we've got in vacation. I put some in the bank. So we've got 500, 600 in the high yield savings account. Then we've got cash, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 75, 76. So that's 276 plus 600, 876. So 876 for vacation. All right, that is all in this. Let me clean this up and I will come back with our weight loss challenge box. Okay, friends, I am back with my weight loss box challenge. This comes from Kay over at Hey Kay Budgets. I did add a little extra today because just feeling since we spent so much out of our health savings for the CPAP machine, I wanted to go ahead and make sure that we are putting more money in there to refund that. So we've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Is this right? 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I feel like that's not right. Did I really put $50 in here? Well, that's what we've got. I may have messed up, but anyway, there we are. I thought I was putting, I don't know. I don't remember what I budgeted for it. But hey, let's just do it. All right, so weight loss tracker. I am not doing so good this week. I told you guys, let me zoom in. I told you guys that it's been a stressful couple weeks. Busy, stressful, a lot of pressure with testing. And I have not been eating like I should. I've been eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks in between, kind of back to my old habits. But that's going to change next week. I'm going to get back on the wagon. So this morning I did weigh, and I was 137.0. So I gained another pound. You know, guys, it makes me sad that this month of May I've gone from 134.8 back to 137. It's okay. I will get back to where I need to be. My clothes are still fitting okay, so I haven't got back into my the size that I got out of. So anyway, that is that. That is life. That is just how it works sometimes. All right, so let me put that up. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me open these cards up. I don't remember if I shuffled these, but let's go ahead and just kind of give it a little, shuffle. I feel like I did, but I can't remember. And these are not laminated, so they're kind of hard to shuffle. All right, so let's just do that and see where we start. All right, search and save tomato. I love tomatoes. Just had one tonight with dinner. Slice it and just eat it like that. You know, add a little salt. It's the wrong marker. All right, so search and save tomato. He's right here. I'm going to go ahead and put $2 into this one. This is in section 1. So 1 and 2. Let me see. I don't know. Did I have change? I do not. And I could possibly need ones, but for right now, we will just go with it. All right, next we have this search and save, the little running lady. And I've got one more bonus. It's $1. Let me see what I got in here. I have 4. Okay, so that works out $4 and a 5, and I will put this 10 in. All right, so I am going to go ahead and color this one in, and next time we will color the one that's on the card, and we'll be finished with that card. All right, so next we have this search and save, the avocado. I also had half of an avocado with my dinner. I love avocados. Some people, you know, don't like them. My husband would never touch an avocado. First, it's mushy. Oh, I've got an IOU. I have to take care of this. I completely forgot about that. All right, $2 IOU. Let's go. Oh, I've got ones in here. All right, so I'm going to put $3 back and bring in a 5. I'm going to bring in these 5s and put in this 5. Okay, so that IOU is taken care of. And I'm assuming the avocado should be with the avocado toast. No. Okay, where did I miss it? Is it with the fruits? Okay, it's not there. It's not there. Oh, yeah, it is. It's right here. All right, so the avocado is 3. We've already finished the fruit salad roll and race. That one. And so we're finished with this. So that card is finished. I do need to put the $3 in though. Oh, we have 2. Put the $2 back, put the 5 in. Okay, and that card is finished. All right, another workout little person. Right here. And it's got this, the bonus, so let's go ahead and do that. She's using hand weights, or no, it's a she. She's using hand weights. I have 2 students who are like into like bodybuilding. Was that, oh my goodness, was that 2 or was that 1? I think it was, oh you guys, I colored that in, I don't know what it was. I think it was a 1. I'm gonna put 1 in. But anyway, these 2 boys are all into weightlifting. I just realized I have this zoomed in really close. They're into weightlifting, and they both are like obsessed with how much everybody can bench. And they keep asking me how much I can bench, and I'm like, the bar. I can probably bench the bar. How much does the bar weigh? All right, banana. I know where that's at. That's at the fruit. No, I just thought it was with the berry smoothie. Nope, it's in the acai bowl. All right, so that is here. It's $1 bonus. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Get rid of this card. Oh, it's not finished, but I'll put it there. And put $1 in there. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's chicken. That's definitely chicken. Where would that be? A chicken leg? Oh, right here, section 6. All right, so the chicken is $3. So that card is going to be finished. We're gonna get several finished today. All right, so I'm gonna put these $2 back and grab a 5. That card's finished. Let me mark off this chicken. All right, this card is gonna be finished. All right, so this is the bench. I guess that's the one you would do the benching with, right? Is that up here? No. All right, so the bench right here. And I finished all the bonuses, so I need to add in $2 for this one, and that one is finished. I could get rid of that card, so $2 going in to that section. Making some headway today. All right, is that the cauliflower? Yes. Oh, okay. So I've got the $1 bonus, but it's also worth $4 there. So $1 is gonna go in there. We'll keep that card. One more round. Scratch and save. Okay, that's back here. We haven't done that one in a while. We've got one more scratch left. All right, so one more scratch and we're completely done with the scratch and saves. Okay, what is that? Is that asparagus? It kind of looks like asparagus. All right, $5. So $5 going in there. And that means this challenge is finished, so I can put that away. And this card is finished. Okay, so if we get another scratch and save, we don't have to do it anymore. All right, this or that, search and save, the banana. All right, so let's go up. I think that's with the fruit. Yes, right here. Oh, and it's only $1, so $1 going in to section, what is that, 3? I love all fruit. I can't think of any fruit that I don't like. Mark that off and put that away. And next is add $2 to the next card. All right, so we have this search and save the jump rope. And I feel like I've seen the jump rope somewhere. Is that back here with the, yeah. All right, so this is with all of the equipment. All right, so $2 to that. So I'm going to put that, do the 3 and put in 5. Okay, and put that over there. The Fitbit, and we are finished with all the bonuses, and there's the Fitbit right there, and that is $5. And we can be finished with that card. So another $5 going in there. Scratch and save, we are finished with all of those. The yoga mat, is that with the yoga people? No. Here, it's right here. Okay, the yoga mat is only $1. We're finished with that card. Put $1 in. Definitely making some, double the next card, making some headway. Okay, whoops. All right, double the next card. Oh, search and save. And I've accidentally marked this out. I think I got these two mixed up. But I know I haven't done all these bonuses. I'm gonna do that 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to double that one. And so I'll put that there. I need to color in that $5 bonus. This is how you save extra on top of, you know, what you're actually saving is from all of those extra cards. Oh, another, add $2 to the next card. Oh boy, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7, okay. Okay, search and save, that's the red pepper. Okay, and that's here, but I'm gonna do the bonus, the 3, I'm gonna add 5 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that just covers, I mean, that covers the $3 plus the bonus. I mean, the what do you call that? The add 2. All right, so I'm gonna do this 3, and then these 2 cards I can put to the side. And we have $2 left, and I'm gonna put that back here in my catch-all, so that I do not have an IOU. All right, so I don't know, because I don't know how much I can put in it every week for the weight loss box. So 1 and 2, so that should be $6 in here with these $2. So, all right, friends, that is all I have for this one, but I do have my wedding savings, which is the spring, Sweet Spring box challenge from, oh goodness, I don't know how my thing keeps, I feel like it keeps zooming itself in, from Carly. So let me get everything cleaned up and put the money away. I'm not going to count it yet, and then I will be back with that next challenge. Okay, friends, I am back. I've got my Sweet Spring Savings Challenge box. This comes from Carly at Budget with Carly. This is what we are using to save for my son's wedding. We've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 35 instead of 25, so about $10 more. And let's go ahead and get started. I love this box challenge. It is absolutely so pretty. All right, so let's see what we are starting with today. All right, blooms and bows. And then it says plus, roll a die, odd 1, even 2. So you add extra. So blooms and bows is right here. And I've already done this card. I've already marked this off. So this one should have been put away. Okay, so that was a whoops. All right, next is this one, Sending Love. It's got the bonus. So Sending Love is back here, right there. All right, so this postage stamp, I'm not gonna save this part yet. I'm gonna do the bonus first, which is $2. So I'll color this in, and that is definitely not the same green I've been using, but that's okay. All right, so I've gotta put $2 in there. Okay, and then next, okay, Woodsy Wonders. So we are finished with both bonuses there. So we get to do this one. So $3. Let's hope I have, okay. So I've got 2 I can put back, put in this 5, and I can mark out this tree. These are, I don't even know what color or what tree becomes this beautiful yellow in the fall. Is it the oak? I'm not sure, but I absolutely love that. That's always my favorite tree in the fall when it changes color. We, in North Carolina, we get all of the seasons, so. All right, this is a bonus. It says double the next card. So we will pull this one aside, and it says Spring Brews. All right, so Spring Brews is right here. And we are just saving that bonus right now, so that will be $4 since we have to double it. So I'm gonna color this 2 in, but we're putting 4 in. So let's see, do I have $1? I do. So I'll put in a 5. And we're not quite finished with this card because we still have to do the actual icon on the page. All right, next we have this one, Petal Perfection. We're done with both bonuses. So we can color in and mark off this cute little flower on here, and that is $3. So let's see here. We have 2, so we'll put $2 back and put a 5 in to Petal Perfection. And we are done with that card. All right, next is add $1 to the next card. It's another bonus. And we've got Sending Love, another postage stamp. Is that right here? It is. Okay, so the one with the little heart is $3, plus we have to add 1, so that will be 4. And I will put another 1 back and put in a 5. And this card is finished. Keep the bonus. Spring Brews, okay. Oh, we're staying in the same back section. All right, so this little mug, it says plus roll the die, odd 1, even 2. So let's roll this one. We got even, so we add $2 to it, and this mug is $3. So I'm gonna add 5. So $5 going in, and this card is finished. Blossom and Create. It's a highlighter, I think, and it says plus roll a die, so it has a bonus on there. And Blossom and Create is the stationery page. So we've got this pen, which is 2. We'll roll the die. We got an odd, so odd we add 1, so we're adding 3. 1, 2, and 3 to this one. And we are finished with this card. And we can mark out this highlighter. I assume it's a highlighter or marker, but it looks like a highlighter. All right, Blooms and Bows. That's the first section. And that is this cute little pink plate. And then it says plus roll a die, odd 2, even 4. We got even, so we add $4. Oh goodness. Okay, so 4 plus 4 is 8. So 5, 6, 7, and 8 going in to Blooms and Bows. Woo! Okay, so we are finished with that one. And I can mark this off. And let's see what we have left. We have $3. Oh, I'm not going to take a chance. I'm going to put that $3 back here into my catch-all. I do want to use the right marker for that. Let me... Found it. All right, so $3 going into my catch-all. So now in here we have $13. All right, friends, I am going to clean all of this up. I'm not going to make you watch me like gather everything up, the money in the envelopes, because I'm not counting it. But I do want to say I will be back tomorrow with my Saturday video with my sick of debt binder and my summer savings. So stay tuned for that. I will try to get that out as early as I can. I've had still some trouble with uploads. I noticed that, I think it was Courtney over at Curvy E Chronicles. She was having trouble getting videos to upload, or was it? No, it wasn't Courtney. It was Jamie at Jamie Arm Budgets. But that is just part of it. You know, sometimes technology doesn't always want to work. And, you know, sometimes I'll have a video that will go up super fast and process and all the things. And then sometimes it'll be hours. I don't know why. I have no idea. But anyway, friends, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.